Welcome to the Football Talk Show. We got Gogs Gogna over here.
Hello.
We got Shane Mack over here.
Evening all.
Hemsey, your host. We're going to talk
He's going
Premier
with that again, isn't he?
Sorry?
Said you're going with Hemsey, aren't you?
Hemsey. We're going to talk Premier League football teams, the expectations, fantasy football players, and where we think they're going to finish. Maybe the odd betting tip in there. Me and Gogs like a cheeky flutter now and then.
Here at the Football Talk Show, we don't promote any form of betting.
Debatable.
Bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly, yeah. 10 to 1 plus. Right, we're going to start with
Also
Arsenal.
drink responsibly.
We're going to start with Arsenal. Shane,
Yeah.
where do you see Arsenal finishing this season? Arteta, fantasy football players.
Fantasy football players, I think Aubameyang is a must. If you're going for cheeky buys, 4.5 million, William Saliba. Saw him there a couple of days ago. That's a buy that I think he's going to play, at least get quite a bit of game time. If they get Gabriel, obviously depending on his price. In terms of finishing spots, I mean, I like Arsenal's structure. They're getting a bit better in terms of the way they come across. Sixth place is still where I've seen them finishing. I don't see them finishing higher than that. I think there's too much money being invested in the other clubs and a lot more money being invested in the other clubs. Yeah, sixth for me.
Gogs Gogna, Leicester City fan, Leicester expert football pundit. You've been on Sky Sports recently, haven't you?
I have indeed. I've actually been on Sky Sports a couple of times. My first appearance was when we won the league. But let's not get into that.
He wasn't blonde at that time.
No, I wasn't blonde, no.
Still going on about that. 10 years later, he's gone.
5 years later, actually. But anyway, Arsenal. I think a club of their stature and their size, they need to be in for top four. But as Shane's already said, a lot of teams are going to be heavily invested in Chelsea, Man City, even Liverpool, Man United. I don't see them finishing anything higher than 6th, maybe 5th, at the expense of Tottenham, maybe. And I think their wild card player that they can most rely on will be Willian this season. I think that's a great buy. Free, you can't go wrong with free, and he's a proven winner. So I think that Willian will be their star player.
Yeah, where do you see them finishing?
I'm gonna go 6th.
6th. I think something like that as well. 6th, 7th. I don't think they'll get top 4. Aubameyang signing is massive. That's like a new signing. That's like £100 million signing, isn't it?
It's like a fresh, brand new signing, isn't it?
That's good news for them. Gogs, fantasy football player?
Willian, yeah. I think everyone will go for Aubameyang, but at the price he's at, it might be a little bit expensive. But I think Willian.
Apologies, he's getting angry. I cut him off. Apologies.
This guy.
Harry Maguire.
I'll go.
Shane.
I'll go Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, yeah.
Yeah, 12 million. You know he's going to get you 200 plus, and for that money, it's
proven goal scorer.
Yeah,
Can't go
indeed.
wrong with that.
Aubameyang seems expensive to me, but you have to really go with him, don't you? Midfield.
You'd go with someone like David Luiz, wouldn't you?
David Luiz, good player.
Kieran Tierney actually 5.5 million. He wasn't.
I think so
they've got to improve defensively, don't they?
Yeah, indeed.
He'll be at Leicester next season,
Yeah.
mate.
Aston Villa is the second team alphabetical order. I'll go with Gogs first.
Aston Villa, oh god, I hate them. Grealish FC, bloody hell.
He was wanting that line.
Yeah, it's my line. Well, not my line, but you know what I mean. I just hate Villa as a team, and I hope they go down. I think expectation is they go down, reality is they go down. Without Grealish, they're nothing. Their manager is pathetic. They're a pathetic football club and they deserve to be in Championship. End of.
He's really going in on Villa, isn't he? He's not happy.
That is beastly.
I love Villa. I think they're fantastic. I think Jack Grealish...
Shut up, man. We can't be friends anymore.
Jack Grealish is quality. You can't lie. Guy wears socks down his ankles.
Yeah, but Steve Claridge did that years ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Steve Claridge.
I think Villa stay up. Shane, what do you reckon?
No, I've got Villa to go down. I think on paper they were fortunate because other teams were slipping up quite heavily. I mean, Watford went into the last 2 games facing, was it Arsenal and Man City, and they knew if they were in the race for survival, they were done.
Let's be honest, without that goal line technology goal, they would have gone down.
Oh yeah, the Sheffield United goal, the ghost goal, they should have gone down. That was another one.
Where they deserve to be, in the Championship, and then from the Championship they get relegated to League One, and go in administration, liquidation, and they're done as a football club. Done!
It's quite a
I think
manga
we'll
there.
have a whole episode on VAR and Man U's sponsorship deal.
As you can tell, I'm not a Villa fan.
He doesn't like Villa. Okay, where's Villa relegated?
Bottom.
Bottom.
And I hope they do worse than Derby ever did. 11 points. 11 points.
Shane.
19.
19. I'm going 16.
What, 19 points or?
No, 19th place.
Okay.
All right. Next up,
Dream team.
Brighton and Villa. Dream team fantasy football player.
Yeah, so Jack Grealish, 7 million. I think he's got to be the one you go with, if anyone. 140 points from last season. Did over 140 points. Did very well.
For me, it's going to be McGinn. Cheap, cheerful, like Aston Villa. May get you some points.
So much hatred.
Yeah, McGinn at 5.5 is a bargain. Right, we're going to go on to Brighton and Hove Albion.
I'm not going to please too many Villa fans, am I?
Shane, do you hate them or love them?
Neither. I think they're a Premiership regular. They are organised. They've got a good backbone, and they've got a decent striker in Mope. I think on paper they should be mid-table, unless something catastrophically goes wrong for them. Other than that, no, they're a consistent performer.
All right, fantasy football player.
Lewis Dunk all day long.
Lewis Dunk. Gogs.
Good football team. Well run, nice family orientated club. That's what football should be about. Chairman's back in the manager. They play some decent football. They finished the season well, but you never know what could happen. I think they'll finish around about 12th, 13th. And my star man for them will be Lallana. Good, yeah. Another good free signing for them. You know, proven winner, Premier League winner. Yeah. You know what that feels like?
Right. We've not told everybody I support Tottenham Hotspur yet, but that's who I support, and he's going in.
I've got a bottle on the table.
Joe Hart's got 2 Premiership medals, just to clarify, for Spurs. Wait, for City, and now signed for Spurs.
My opinion on Brighton, I think they're a very well run football club, like Gog said. Lallana is a great buy, bringing some serious experience and quality, and I think he would be the fantasy football buy. I am the expert at that. I beat these guys last year.
Lallana could be the difference between them staying up.
And just to clarify, he finished 16th out of 24 teams.
Just like his love life, he started strong but ended very badly.
These guys are kind of being harsh. There's no evidence to suggest I finished 16th out of 24. I think they've deleted the old league, so we can't clarify that. And
I have a screenshot.
So do I.
Moving on, we're going on to Burnley FC. Shane Mack, what do you think?
Again, a staple Premiership side, great backbone in terms of Nick Pope, arguably the best British
goalkeeper. They've got a good spine in there, spine of a team.
Tarkowski, Ben Mee, Ashley Westwood, those 4 plus the attacking options they've got better attackingly as well. Dwight McNeil,
yeah.
Of course you've got Chris Wood, Ashley Barnes, Jay Rodriguez. I mean, I don't always enjoy watching them play. They're not the most attractive team to watch in the games, but they get the job done and they get the results with what they've got.
Yeah.
I've got them a mid-table finish, maybe 10th, 11th.
All right, Gogs, fiddling with the table there.
So I'm trying to get comfortable. It's difficult because you and Shane are taking all the space.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get comfortable.
I tend to do that kind of widescreen version. All right, Gogs.
Yeah, they're a decent football club. Again, another family-orientated club. The stadium's full of wood, just like the up front too. You know, bang it up front. But no.
The joke didn't go to Q there, Gogs.
I know my joke, right? I know my joke.
I'm still not sure on that one.
Shut up.
I think it was something to do with wood. All right.
Yeah, get it. Wood up front, wood. God.
All right. Where do you see them finishing?
I think they'll have a really good season. I think they'll 8th and 9th. I think they'll qualify for Europe somehow. Maybe a good cup run as well. And for me, I think their star man could be Dwight McNeil. Good up and coming talent. Great on the ball. Good left foot. Good left foot. Reminds me of myself when I was young. And I think he'll be their star man.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Burnley are a good team. McNeil's a good player. Wood is actually a good target man. Tarkowski.
You like Wood?
Pope.
We all know that.
Tarkowski, Pope. Solid team. I'd go with Pope as the fantasy football player. By the way, did we go over who everyone would take?
No, we didn't. Pope for me. 5.5 million.
Dwight McNeil for me.
Yeah. Right. Last but not least, Chelsea FC.
God, Chelsea.
The big money spenders of the summer. Well, it's not the summer, is it? It's actually now it's sort of past.
I think you class it as the summer transfer window.
I heard an interesting fact yesterday, off the topic.
Yeah.
But Lewandowski started last season aged 30. He finished the season yesterday, age 32, in one
That's
season.
a quiz question.
There you go. There's a quiz question for you.
Definitely, that's going to come up in a quiz question in years to come.
He still managed to bag over 50 goals last season.
Let's start with Gogs. He's obviously Leicester fan. Chilwell gone to Chelsea.
Good riddance to a bad footballer.
Going, not finished yet.
Oh god, I can't stand it.
Pretty much done.
Pretty much done. A bad footballer at our club. Yes, he's young and England's left back. Blah 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 blah. But 50 million, we've had their pants down. Let's be honest.
Leicester have a good reputation of doing that, don't they? Like Maguire last summer.
Yeah, Maguire 80 million for a fridge. Brilliant. Get cheaper at Comet.
The Maguire
And
jokes
plus he's in jail now anyway. So, but who cares?
He's back in the UK. He's
Yeah,
pleaded not guilty.
Just like all good criminals. But anyway, Chelsea. I think Chilwell's going to go, but I think he'll prosper there. I think a new challenge for him will be good. And I think the thing at Leicester, he was defending a lot, so he got caught out quite a bit. I think at Chelsea he'll be attacking a lot more, and I think he'll prosper as a player. Chelsea as a team, some good signings, the flash of the cash like a rich man in a strip club, and everyone's loving it. So I think they'll have a really good season. I think they'll finish fourth.
Yeah, fourth. Who's the fantasy football player?
Cheeky enough, I'm going to go Chilwell.
Chilwell. Yeah, I think you're right. Made a good point about them attacking more than Leicester will. So he could prosper.
Yeah.
Shane.
Hating them spending so much money when United can't even fork out 20 quid right now.
You're not to say cheaters always prosper.
Indeed.
Oh, Man U, if they didn't spend all their money on VAR backhanders, then
Or
they
they
might
could
have some money to spend.
if they did well, they could have got like a discount at Comet for a different fridge.
Well, if we could bring the United episode on the United episode, that'd be great.
That's
But,
true, that's true. We'll do that.
with,
Don't worry.
with Chelsea,
Tune in
I
for
mean,
that one.
with Chelsea, I do like their attack. You can't go wrong. If they do get Kai Havertz, those four up front, Ziyech, Werner, Pulisic and Havertz
That's
going
nasty.
forward, that is dangerous.
That's nice.
And they've got depth. I mean, you could put Hudson
Tammy
Odoi.
Abraham on the bench.
Yeah, Giroud, proven goal scorer last season.
Will Abraham even be there though?
Possibly not. Villa were linked with him again.
I don't think he's going to take to be on the bench.
Yeah, I don't. I think he's right now ranked number 3 at that club.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see them finishing third. I think they're going to be the closest to push right now, the top 2, unless United
Either they'll
start
have a
spending.
really good season or they'll have a really bad one.
Yeah.
I can only see them having a good season. I see Timo Werner scoring plenty of goals. I see
Plenty of people have done well in Farmers League and struggled in our league.
Well, the Bundesliga's got the German European champions. I don't think it's that much of a farmers' league. Werner delivered goals in that league.
Let's talk finishing position, Shane. Where do you see him?
Third.
Third.
And Ziyech is
Ziyech,
the buy to go for.
Fantasy football, Gogs.
Fourth and Chilwell.
I'll go. I think they finish fourth. Pulisic, 8.5 million. You have to have him. He's class. So that is it for our first episode. 5 teams, 15 to go. We're gonna have 3 more episodes to cover those teams. Man U episode should be fun, as we've seen.
Looking forward to the Spurs episode as well.
That's it. Otherwise, until next time, we'll see you soon.